I don't know about you friends, but when Christmas is over, that's when I feel that it is officially the winter season. And as much as I dislike the gray, darker days of winter, I do think it's God's way of getting us to slow down, rest, and renew. In today's video, we're going to start off with doing some simple winter decorating. Then I'm going to share with you some of my tips on embracing the winter season. In my next video, we're going to talk about resetting in this new year 2024. And I'm also going to share with you something new that I wanted to add to our community. So I hope that you'll be ready with a warm cup of tea and join me on Sunday. Good morning, sweet friends. I hope you all are doing well. I'm going to be heading out this morning and getting some headshots taken. It's always nice to have a professional headshot, especially for like YouTube and social media and business and stuff like that. I haven't had one in 10 years. So I've got some outfits picked out, and I'm going to see what she suggests. And that's why I don't have lipstick on, because I'm not quite sure what color I want to wear on my lips. But that's what we're gonna do today. And if she doesn't mind, I may just film some of it so you guys can see a little bit behind the scenes. Friends, I am back home from my photo shoot, and I had a lot of fun. She took so many great photos, it was hard to pick specifically one, but I did, so you guys are all seeing it. And so now I am home. I changed, I got my little cozy sweatshirt on, and I wanted to share with you just my simple winter decor. You know, I feel like when you come off the holiday season, and I wanted my home to be magical. I wanted it to be, you know, just a Christmas magic wonderland when our children and grandbabies were in for the holiday season. But now that everything is put away, I feel like my house has like grown, because all the heaviness of the trees and the flocking and garland and all that has been put away. It's sort of more bare, but still cozy. And that's really my goal, is to have less is more this year as far as decorating. Now, of course, Christmas and fall, I do go a little bit overboard. But I really love how it looks, and very simple. And I just basically grabbed stuff that I had from my bins. And Mark really likes it a lot. He said, Karen, he goes, please don't add any more. This is just the perfect amount. And I have to agree with him. So I'm going to go around and share with you some of my tips and ideas on how you too can turn your home into a little cozy haven. I want to start off here at the fireplace on the mantle, and I'm sure you all saw a little shot of this from my first video, but I just wanted to make this one little area here of the mantle have my trees and my sled and skates, and of course the snowflake. Just have a candle with a candle holder, and then I just kind of balanced it off a little bit with these candlesticks and flameless candles. If you have watched my fall decorating videos and Christmas, you know I'm really on this thing of loving baskets with a throw coming out of it, and I've got these birch logs, like mini logs, and some flocked greenery, just a little bit. just to give it that cozy winter feel. I did get a new basket and I'm really loving it. I think it blends so beautifully with the new chair that we added this year. Oh my goodness, I could not stand that brown one that we had here. So Mark and I picked this out right before Christmas was over and picked it up the day after so that I can have it set and ready to go when it came time to take all the Christmas decor down. And same with this beautiful lamp that actually turns into a nightlight, which I'm loving the coziness of that. And of course, there's nothing like a cozy fire to get us through the cold winter evenings. And I always share the perfect way to just dress up your couches and chairs is adding some different color throw pillows. Now, I love to get mine from Amazon. These are covers, so I just use the same pillow, and I like the soft accent of the gold here. Not a lot of color, but just enough to match all the gold here in my house. These ones are the same, and little Archie is all tucked up there, taking a little nap. That's his favorite little section of the house, sometimes there and sometimes over here. Yeah, I love these pillow covers. And the opposite side is a soft velvet. I love to change out my coffee table so many different ways throughout the seasons, but I don't want it to be overcrowded with so much that, because we do entertain a lot, that there's not room to put some snacks and drinks and stuff like that here on the coffee table. Now, I've had this coffee table for probably 18 years or something, and Mark and I just love it. We absolutely love it. And what I love about glass, it's just so simple to just Windex and clean it off, which is perfect. So I went ahead and grabbed my coffee table books here that I had in the basement throughout the holidays, and a gold tray. And one of our subscribers, I love this decor piece, this beautiful pear hair was gifted to me, and I love it. It matches everything always when I decorate, so it's perfect. So I placed it on the edge here of my gold tray, and I've got my diffuser here from Lauren, and I just brought out a vase with some more flocked greenery, again, to bring that winter effect here on my coffee table. And then behind it, what I basically did is, I love to use different pieces like this for decor. Who doesn't need a magnifying glass? And I've got my Bella Grace magazines and in the cozy issue, which I love. And I've got these here alongside here, the tray, just to balance it off here a little bit, and some coasters. And that is it for the coffee table. Very simple. And of course, a candle to give that little cozy ambience that I love. So nice and simple, but yet I feel like it looks crisp and cozy and wintry. Again, keeping with the winter simple vibe here, I've got this beautiful gold vase that I got from one of our local decor shops, Spruce Decor, along with some greenery here with some wintry picks, and of course the best decor you can possibly have, and that is our precious grandbaby. So very, very simple. Now, you may call this area quite boring, but I think it's just simple and clean. I pulled out some candle holders and some of my flameless candles, and I love this gold bowl, and I haven't found anything quite yet to put in it except for this one little wooden bulb, or whatever you want to call it, decorative piece. So I may go find something to add to this. I couldn't find anything in my stash. Over here, again, very, very simple. And over here on the buffet, I still had this beautiful white poinsettia from my grandbabies. We're selling them at their school. And I love these wooden wintry trees. And this candle here, right here, this candle holder had obviously other wax in it. And it's, I think maybe, gosh, I can't remember what brand. Anyway, the candle burnt out, so I just replaced it. We put another candle inside of it. And I just love the wintry pines here on it. It's so beautiful, so I'm repurposing. And I just placed it inside of a hurricane here with a little bit of greenery with a pine cone. Again, this is very, very, very simple. As far as my coffee station and this counter over here, I just flipped out the gold deer coffee Keurig holders for my K-cups, and I bought this one back out that I do love. Also, I have to tell you guys what happened. So you know, if you watch my All Things Christmas, that I got a new smeg, a white smeg to match my white Keurig, and every time I was using it, it just had this horrible rubber smell, like burnt rubber. It was horrible. So I called Smeg and they're sending me a new one. So that's why this area right now, there's nothing there, and I'm really missing my Smeg. So hopefully it gets here soon. And as far as my island, I love this gold tray with the detailing of the antlers. So I really enjoyed my DIY that I did at Christmas. That I kept. I love the wire sparkle lights here, twinkle lights, and a flameless candle, and I put some little beading in here. I just love it. It's clean again. I love the effect at night. It just looks so warm and cozy, along with my flameless candles, which I did not turn on. But you get the gist of it. But I just, again, this is simple, and when we entertain like we do, I want something that I can very easily push off to the side, yet it still looks really pretty. Okay, let's take a little walk into my office here. I'm just loving how organized and how clean and fresh it looks. Simple here on this buffet. One of my Scentsy lamps and flameless candles. And this actually I printed off from Etsy at Christmas time, but I thought it was still so pretty. I love it. Now, I'm gonna show you my favorite part of my home office. And when Mark and I were in Italy this past summer, these were pictures that we took from my iPhone. This was right outside of our hotel in Venice. And this one was right outside of our balcony in Positano. So for Christmas, Mark went and got the photos enlarged, and he went ahead and framed and matted these. And oh my gosh, when I can see them from the family room when I'm standing up, and from the kitchen, and obviously here in the office, and it just brings back the best memories of the most extravagant, lovely vacation my husband and I were ever on, and cannot wait to go back, to be quite honest with you. But I love seeing these every day when I'm walking around here in my office, like I said, or in the kitchen, and they just look so beautiful. And I did show you guys all this area on my last video. I thought I'd share with you up here, now that we got rid of the Christmas trees. And so look at this beautiful painting. This painting was in my house growing up as a little girl. It's just a Venice. So I've had it in our basement since my mom moved, and Mark just repainted the frame, the gold, so it matches the gold down here in our family room, especially the mirror over here. And I really love this little corner of our upstairs. I know I haven't probably showed you all this too much, but we have this loft area, which is really nice. So it's very pretty and cozy. And I'm not sure if did I ever show you all this angle up here. We're gonna get one of these days we're gonna get a new chandelier. It's really sort of small there. And then another bedroom over here. So yeah, I love our loft area. It's just so pretty and open. And I just love when family's home, I'm visiting, and all the little grandkids are like looking over like, no, no, Papa, good morning. It's just so sweet. And in the foyer I just took out the bulbs that were in this lantern, and I did keep the flocked greenery because I just thought it looked still so pretty right there with the ribbon. And this is very basic and simple. I may add something, but you know, it's just like Mark and I said, we like it so it's clean and simple, and we don't want to add a bunch of stuff. All right, friends, well, it's the next day, and I'm gonna make some breakfast and something that I can have for the next few mornings, and it's a healthier version of a cinnamon coffee cake. I'm sort of back on my Beachbody plan where I've lost the weight the last time. Well, I've gained it all back, plus a few pounds with the holidays. So I'm trying to get back on track again, but I thought while I'm making this, why don't we just have some friend time? And I want to call it girlfriend time, but we do have some male subscribers, and I surely don't want to leave them out. So Josh and Michael, hello. And I know we've got many more. Andrew, hi. But so anyway, I'm gonna have some friend time. And I know when you guys all comment in the comment section, sometimes you ask specific questions. So I thought I would answer one of them, and we can just chit chat while I put this together. Friends, I thought we would enjoy some time. It was really hard for me to try to pay attention to the recipe and chat with you at the same time. But it's in the oven, and I can't not wait to try this coffee cake. I'm very excited about it. But I wanted to chat with you because I had a subscriber, Madeline, that asked the question in my last video. And she asked me, you know, can you give me any advice? How do you always stay so upbeat? And that she was feeling a little bit down. And I wanted to share this with you because, friends, I'm not always, you know, everything's not always so perfect in my world. I obviously share with you what I want to share. A lot of my life is very private. I do have days that I am just in the dumps. I am. But the majority of the days in my life are positive and upbeat. But what I've learned in my life is there are some people that are like in a season of your life maybe that they're in and they've been in for a reason, and then they're no longer in your life. And you can't second guess that. I've had friends that were there for me and were in the season of life I was in, and then no longer in my life. And I'm sure I was their season and not their season too, you know, so it goes both ways. But I try to surround myself, well, I actually do surround myself with people that, okay, we'll try this again because my battery died in the middle of a sentence here. But anyway, friends, I do try to surround myself with people that bring out the better version of me. If someone is a negative Nelly, I just can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't be around that kind of a person. I'm not saying everyone has to be in the best of moods. Oh my goodness, no. I want to be there for my friends when they need me, and vice versa. And so as far as when you are in a slump, I think the best thing is to try to figure out what it is, what's causing you to be in that slump. You know, is it, you know, something that's been weighing on your mind? What is that? Is there something you can do to change it? If there's nothing you can do personally to change it, what can you do to enhance your mood a little bit more? Do things that you love, do things that you're passionate about. Read a self-help book. Gravitate towards someone that will lift you up. And that's really important to do that. You know, everyone goes through different scenarios, and I'm not saying that if you are in a bad situation, oh, just find someone to bring you up. No, but I mean, find what is causing that and work on it, and maybe get professional help. And what I do sometimes is if I just want to not think and want to just clear my mind, I'll put on some beautiful soft music, and we're going to touch base on this on my next video, and light some candles and just spend some quiet time just thinking. And to me that is so important. And but I like to always find something that's going to bring me joy. It's always my husband, it's my family, it's our grandbabies. It's this, you, all of you. When I turn on this camera, every time I film, you all bring me joy. You bring me so much joy. You know why? Because it's the feedback that I get and the most beautiful, thoughtful, kind comments that keep me doing this. And I do it not just for you, I do it for me too. I love it. I love our family, and I'm so excited to make this so much of a bigger community, truly a community of friends. And you guys have known that I've made so many friends here on YouTube, some that are YouTubers, some that are just on like Instagram, but some of you that are just subscribers. We've become very, very good friends. And I'm so blessed with that. Lynn and Dodie and Sue and Michelle, I mean, all of you, Lisa, have been such amazing friends to me. Marilyn, I mean, guys, I love you all so much. There's so many of you, I mean, there's just so many of you that we personally connect with one another. And so just know that I'm here for you. We're gonna really work on all this for 2024. And so I say just, you know, make yourself a cup of tea or a coffee, read a self-help book, put some beautiful music on, feel good about you, because you know what happiness, where the bottom line is, where the happiness comes from. It comes from right here, right here. You need to love you. And I'm not saying it in some kind of weird way, people. Oh, she's so in love with herself. No, no, come on, let's be friends, let's be realistic. Let's be adults here. You have to love yourself. You really do have to love yourself. You gotta care about yourself. You gotta be gentle with yourself. You gotta be patient with yourself. So that is my little talk with all of you today. We're gonna go ahead and wait for my delicious coffee cake to get done. And then I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I've got so much more in store for you next week. Well, friends, it is done, and I made a big mistake, and I left the oven on high bake. Forgot to turn it to low bake because you put it on high bake to preheat the oven. I didn't turn it down, so hence it is a little bit dark on top, but I hope I didn't ruin it. I'm gonna be so bummed. Okay, well, anyway. It's not obviously burnt in the bottom, which is a good thing. Okay, let's give it a try. It's really hot. I'm sure if you can see it steaming or not. Do you see the steam? Uh-oh. Come here, Archie. There it goes. Wow, that is delicious. It is so good. I'm so mad because if the top wasn't so darn dark, it would be perfect. But the flavor itself is so delicious. So if you make this recipe, be sure to let me know in the comment section. And friends, thank you again for hanging out with me. I just can't tell you how much it means to me. And well, I've just got so much in store for my future uploads. So thank you so much as always. I love you, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.